Major new group Katseye in major trouble with Addison Rae and others by the Grammy fans. We got to talk about this and more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my whole vibe is sparkly, messy best friend. And I'm so grateful and thankful to be here on this lovely Friday with you all. What else, best friend? Listen. Yeah, like I said, whole vibe is like we're just keeping each other company on a FaceTime call and we're just gossiping at midnight. So that's the whole vibe. So hit that subscribe button if you want a new sparkly best friend. Okay, best friend, so listen. The new group, Katseye. Katseye is my new favorite group. I love them so much. And they are receiving a lot of hate from a lot of people in the internet regarding their Grammys performance. And so did Addison Rae. So you guys remember I did a video on Addison Rae getting canceled because they said that her performance was not up to par to perform on the Grammy stage, and neither was Katseye's. So Katseye's performance was, I thought, really cool. I mean, it was live vocals and it was dancing. It was the song Gnarly. It was, you know, just attitude. It was just badass girl power. I just loved it so much. I thought it was great, but a lot of people have a lot of things to say about them. So it sort of goes with the same conversation about Addison Rae. I'm like, bitch, do you think that Katseye, all six of them, snuck into the damn Grammys stage and just took over and fucking performed, you know, and held everybody against their will? Like, no, bitch, the Grammys itself freaking invited them, you know? And that's the part that I don't understand, why people don't understand. I'm just like, girl, they literally were asked to perform there. Like, it's not a rocket science, you know what I mean? It's like, hello, they were literally invited to perform. And if they were invited to perform, not only were they invited, but they were nominated, it's because the Grammys thought that they deserved it, you know?
I work in the music industry for an indie record label, and I work very close with my artists, so I know firsthand that everything that you do and every appearance that you make says something about your brand, and these are long-lasting impressions that you make every single time you go out into the world. And something especially as high profile and as big of a fucking deal as the Grammys is, why on earth are we having our girls singing about boba tea and fried chicken? Like, this is the Grammys. Hello, ground is being broken. Bad Bunny is like winning. He's breaking records, okay? And we're singing about robotics. I'm so confused. Katseye is never going to be able to have the opportunity to perform at the Grammys for the first time ever again. That was their first impression. Do y'all remember how Gnarly was received when it first came out? Like, hardly anybody got it. Like, none of us were really like, oh my God, this is like lyrical genius. We love this song. This is amazing. Everyone was kind of like, huh? I remember the comment sections on all of the videos, and they were like, unreleased this shit. They're already flopping, all this kind of stuff. Like, people who were Katseye fans were like, as an icon, I hate the song. Like, whatever. It was not received well. Eventually, after like months and months and months of like a campaign for it, the icons latched onto it. But there's still a lot of people who like other Katseye songs and still don't like Gnarly. It is kind of a polarizing song. And the thing is that you can't just say like, oh, well, if you don't get it, you don't get it. Okay. You want people to get it. It's the Grammys. In my actual music business professional opinion, I think that as an emerging artist, you always have to put your best foot forward, especially at something as high profile as the Grammys. And I don't feel like Gnarly is a good representation of Katseye as a brand when it comes to like actual industry impact. And that's just my opinion. So what are we doing?
Those of y'all saying that Katseye bombed that performance really are not using your brains, are you? I feel like you're just like copying TikTok comments and then just like pasting them and acting like it's your own thoughts. For those of you who say that you wish Gabriella was performed instead of Gnarly, they have 2 minutes to perform for the Best New Artists like medley thing. They literally had to choose one of their 2-minute songs. Gabriella's almost a 4-minute long song. How do you think that they were going to do that? Also, I saw some people saying that they were out of sync. Literally find one single moment that Katseye has ever had in any of their performances that was out of sync. I would love to see it. I would love to see someone attempt to find a moment where they're not synchronized, because those girls, I think, are literally, next to ITZY, probably the most synchronized group. And even Twice, out of like every single girl group, they are synchronized.
Everyone's hating on Katseye right now for their Grammys performance, performing Gnarly. I'm just gonna say it. You just don't get it. Katseye is a really good group. Gnarly is such a good song. It does what it's trying to do really, really well. It knows it makes no sense. The song knows it makes no sense. It's cheeky. It leans into that in such a great way. The fact that everyone is talking about it and they hate it so much is like, I think that's an example of it. So Katseye is awesome. Their performance was awesome. You just don't get it, and that's okay.
If 1,000 people are like sending you death threats, it's like jarring. You know what I mean? Even if it's not going to happen, like it doesn't mean anything. It's heavy and it's jarring.
Have you had that specific threat?
Yeah.
Yes, I think
so many. Like
it's
a lot.
Our career has been really short, but I feel like we've gotten a lot of things already said to us, about us,
to our family,
our
friends.
And it's something that we know that we signed up for being so public. You know, it's a part of our job and we know it's a part of fame. It doesn't change the fact that we are human.
Katseye are facing backlash for choosing Gnarly instead of Gabriella for their Grammy performance. After performing Gnarly, some fans expressed disappointment, calling the stage one of their weakest and questioning why they didn't pick what many consider a top-tier song like Gabriella. A few even claimed the group avoided it because it requires stronger vocals. Others wondered how the lyrics mentioning things like boba tea and Tesla would sound to legendary musicians unfamiliar with Katseye, sparking debate online. Here are my top Glambit rankings from this year's Grammys. First, we have Katseye. I personally loved their look, especially Lara's, so I'm giving them a 3 out of 5. Next is Zara Larsson, who absolutely nailed it and earns a solid 4 out of 5. Rose comes in strong, slaying both her appearance and her Glambit moment, an easy 5 out of 5. EJE served elegance, so she gets a 3 out of 5. And finally, my favorite Glambit goes to Ria Raj, Lara's sister, who takes a perfect 5 out of 5.
I think that people assume that the Grammys are just like more very important songs and, you know, like instruments and, you know, live vocals and, you know, singing about the ozone layer or some shit. No, bitch. The Grammys are for everything. That's why they have pop song, comedy album. They have everything, right? So I just think that like Katseye and Addison Rae and, you know, people like that, they are not taken serious because of the way that they perform and the way that I've seen a lot of people criticize their outfits and saying you don't need to show skin to sell records and stuff. I'm just like, girl, first of all, this is the oldest freaking thing in the book, okay? People have been doing this forever, all right? And unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know how you see it, but sex sells, you know? Sex sells. Showing your body sells, okay? They've been doing it since freaking Marilyn Monroe, Madonna, Britney Spears, you know, and the list goes on, okay? All the main girls wear leotards on stage, okay? Bathing suits on stage. And that is just what the gays love. The gays and the girls and the days, they love it, girl. And I'm so here to support anyone who is just wanting to be themselves and perform, okay? I think that these 6 girls are super talented. They know how to put on a show. And again, why are people mad at the artist? They should just be mad at them at the Grammys and boycott the Grammys because you're mad at the institution of the Grammys, not at the artist. The artists didn't nominate themselves. The Grammys nominated them. You know what I mean? So it's just sort of like this very double standard. You know what I mean? And I'm just so tired of it, girl. You know, we need to normalize, you know, music is celebrated by so many people and different type of music is celebrated by the Grammys. So if they were on stage, it was because they got invited, boo. Okay. Anyways, I am just checking Katseye out for the first time and I love it. I love music that I could go on my walks with and feel like empowered, like I'm in a music video. And Gnarly is definitely one of these songs that I love the most. So I thought that they freaking killed it. Obviously, like when you're singing live and you're dancing, your vocals are not going to be perfect. That's why a lot of people are criticizing Addison Rae. But I'm just like, girl, hello. they did their very best. And I thought that they were amazing. And yeah, girl, I don't know. I really, really, really loved it. So what did you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments. Did you love Katseye and Addison Rae? The transition from Addison Rae to Katseye will literally go down in history. Okay, like, I got a taste for the in his life. They could describe, oh my God, gnarly. Like, so freaking good. So anyways, which songs from Katseye should I check out next? Let me know in the comments because I'm all about them right now. And yeah, so what did you guys think? I mean, should they get mad at the artists or should they get mad at the Grammys? Let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you all. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. I don't take any of you guys for granted, and I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.